Where is Season 7 hiding the massive loot? That would be Rootholds. Step 1, do this seasonal campaign to the very end. Step 2, in Torment 1, you can now do Nightmare Roothold dungeons. Why am I saying Torment? Because tons of Ancestrals will drop there. This is how a Roothold key looks. Simply right click it, accept, and this one would be in Skosklin. You can straight up teleport to it. The hold has 2 levels plus a boss fight. You get to choose 2 rites, rituals, and ceremonies at the beginning. They'll stun you, for example, for using a potion, but you get more mayor rewards. You can have elites have more health, and then you spawn 1 more exposed root. More exposed roots is more loot. In this case, I would go for a mayor reward, and I would add another root to it for more loot. Then you start the whole thing and run down. You don't even have to kill the enemies, which is the fun part, so we're just going to be zooming past here. And you want to interact with these roots. They're dropping slowly, and that's why I'm saying run through. Because you don't want to wait for them to actually have everything dropped. I'm just going to activate all 4 exposed roots. And then I'm quickly walking back while everything dies around me. Pick up the stuff, check if there's greater affix item. Leave the rest behind, it will land in my box anyways. Check greater affix items, no. All the materials, not one here. And now we continue with more loot. So this would be another mayor reward. You take constant shadow damage. I'm okay with this. And we get another exposed root. Boom. That is already more roots than ever. I took a potion, so I get stunned. And I'm pretty much, in this case, running through as well. There is 1 greater affix coming out. There is 2 and 3 greater affix coming out. Maybe 4 and a unique. That's number 5. And the last one is probably going to be up. No, the last one is down to the right. Check. No greater affix item. Zoom past Jeremiah, Timothy, Dave, Francis. That's a greater affix dagger. And you notice how long they're taking. You really don't want to wait for this, right? Like all of it to be dropped. Now you're running back to the other 2 locations. None. None. And at the beginning, we had 1 more. Restless Rot is dropping here as well. And you all know we need thousands. Not hundreds, guys. We need thousands of Restless Rot. And to the final end boss, you'll just pass through all these enemies again and try to find the connector. And these final end bosses, they drop the Fugitive head, for example. These heads are needed to craft yourself the special gems at Jelena. We'll get to the special gems in a second. This would be the boss fight. You'll just quickly nuke him, bibbidi-bobbidi-bobbidi, and get another greater affix item. That's already, what, 4 greater affix items for just quickly running through. Vastly faster than Infernal Hordes. And with a Fugitive head, you can go to Jelena, and here you can craft yourself rotting caches. For that, you need the head. That gives you more Restless Rot. Or you can craft yourself one of these Elder Sigils. You will need, well, 1,000 Restless Rot for that. Yep. And a Fugitive head. Then these pacts, Talon, Wish, Finger. 2 specific one of those can be crafted into one of the rare ones. And then later, you also have the legendary ones where you'll need, well, you notice, you need a lot of Fugitive's hat, you'll need a lot of Restless Rod, and I do believe they're currently way too expensive because getting 1,000 Restless Rod takes too long. Now, where do you get the sigils? Because I am out. I don't have any more. And crafting Nightmare sigils doesn't actually craft them. There's no Rootholds here. These are just standard ones. And that would be just blasting your way through the seasonal zone, picking up the favors, getting things from the Tree of Whisper, and from the Tree of Whisper, you will get Nightmare Dungeon sigils, but there's also going to be falling out those Rootholds. Keep in mind that it's important, very important to anyways do the seasonal zone, because we need that 1,000 and plus Restless Rod to upgrade all of our powers. And the actual boss, The Headless you can summon, resummon over and over and over, even without the favor. They tend to drop a lot of the tributes too. I've gotten tons of tributes of Radiance, which is straight away Ancestral Legendaries, easy. And they have dropped tons of tributes of Refinement. I did a tribute of Refinement in Torment 3 Undercity, 1,200 Opticide, just like that. And it takes 2-3 minutes to do this compared to a 10, 12, 15 minute Infernal Horde. As you can see, I got tons of Tribute of Titans, Harmony, and that's all simply from hogging the seasonal zones and doing that over and over again. Another thing you can do in the Rootholds would be looking for the specific special powers that you can't buy. Because for these, you need to find an altar in a dungeon, and in order to increase your chances, you're going to drink a Draught of Whispers. Doubles the chance of encountering a forgotten altar in Sanctuary's many dungeons. This means any dungeon, okay? Any dungeon. And it will increase the chance to actually get Fugitive Heads. You want to drink this potion that you actually get the Fugitive Heads to buy yourself the Rotting Cash. I don't even know how much Restless Rot is this. I'm at 237. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. Okay. As I said, Draught of Whispers needs to be drunken, that you continuously get more of them as you're beating your head against these Rootholds. And in order to get more Rootholds, we do more Whispers. And the very good thing about all of this is I'm at 250 million money. I didn't do anything. I didn't trade a single item yet. I just have tons of money. Like that. Easy peasy. Now, that doesn't mean that Infernal Hordes are useless at this point. No. But I wouldn't even open the 200 Cinder Cash anymore in the Infernal Hordes. Right now, I do them for Opticide. Undercity and Infernal Hordes, straight up for Opticide. Rootholds for all my gear needs. And as you're doing your Infernal Compasses, your Rootholds, and your bosses, you'll just be stacking up on the tributes. Right now, getting gear is easier than ever. One final thing to not forget this season, your mercenaries. Don't forget to keep swapping them out for 2 reasons. First and foremost, they're not leveled anymore, so we gotta get all the skill points in again that they're actually useful. But second and most important, as you level them up, they'll be adding more to the bartering system. Subo utility aspects. And also boss summoning material cache. If you're already going to press the restock supply button, you want as much as possible to appear there, not just 6 different options. For this, you'll hire one merc, and then you'll list another merc as a reinforcement. Both of these will get leveled as you're doing tons of whispers. And for this, whispers are so good. I've been playing Rahir only as a reinforcement together with someone else, because then you don't have a merc with you, you just have the reinforcement, and he just flew to level 10 already. And as you have then all of them leveled up, don't worry, it ain't over. You're still keeping them with you. They still keep infinite pale marks over and over and over again. And that's we're already talking about merc, inventory up, wardrobe, equip your pet. I know there's tons of you out there who forget their pad. I usually do it every single time. And if you're now looking for an absolutely amazing build to use all that gear on, to completely demolish everything in front of you, Summoner Necro is so damn strong. Enjoy and have a great day.